Imagine going to bed healthy and waking up in a world where death seems to be everywhere. In the early 1300s, people did not realize it yet, but something deadly was approaching. It was invisible, it was misunderstood, and once it arrived, it was almost impossible to stop. This is the true story of the Black Death, a plague that killed millions and changed the course of history forever. At the beginning of the 14th century, Europe was crowded and active. Cities were growing larger, markets were full of people, families lived close together in small spaces. There was no modern medicine, no knowledge of bacteria or germs. Most illnesses were explained through superstition or faith. Rats lived alongside humans in homes, streets, and ships. On those rats lived fleas, and within those fleas was the disease. Historians believe the plague began in Central Asia. From there, it traveled along major trade routes, especially the Silk Road. Merchants moved across continents carrying goods, food, and supplies. Without knowing it, they also carried infected rats. In 1347, ships arrived at European ports. But something was wrong. Many sailors were already dead. Others were sick and dying. When the ships docked, the disease entered Europe. The plague spread rapidly through cities and towns. People developed sudden fevers and extreme weakness. Painful swellings appeared under the arms and around the neck. These swellings often turned dark, which later gave the disease its name, the Black Death. Some victims died within 2 or 3 days. Entire families disappeared. Streets became quiet except for the sound of church bells ringing for the dead. Bodies filled homes and roads. Doctors did not understand what was happening. Some wore masks filled with herbs, believing it would protect them from bad air. It did not. Fear spread faster than the disease. Many believed the plague was a punishment from God. Others blamed strangers and minority groups. People fled cities in desperation, unknowingly spreading the disease even further. There were no cures, no effective treatments, only fear and uncertainty. Gravediggers worked night and day. Mass graves were dug as the dead overwhelmed cities and villages. By the time the plague began to slow, Europe had suffered an unimaginable loss. The Black Death killed an estimated 1/3 of Europe's population. In some cities, more than half the people died. Villages vanished, farms were abandoned, entire family lines ended forever. The world that remained could not return to what it once was. With fewer workers, labor became valuable. Survivors demanded better wages and conditions. Old systems of control weakened, and society slowly began to change. Out of tragedy came transformation. The Black Death stands as a reminder of how fragile human life can be, and how something unseen can reshape the entire world. History is not only about what was lost, but about how humanity learned, adapted, and moved forward. If this story taught you something, like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more real history stories.